All right, what's up, guys? This is Bobby, and this is Dragon Quest Bobby. And today we're going to be ranking all of the final bosses of the mainline Dragon Quest games. First things first, like and subscribe. Thank you. These are all the bosses that I have fought personally. So if you don't see any bosses from Dragon Quest X, for example, it's because I haven't played that game. So sorry. Uh, someday, someday, someday. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Here we go. You know what I just noticed? What the hell? Oh, okay. it This is supposed to be randomized, but the first four bosses are all in order. And if Corvus wasn't here, it would still be in order. What the hell? That's crazy. What a coincidence. Okay, so Dragon Lord. All right. Dragon Lord. I would say C. Um, he's an average boss. Um, if we're talking about DQ1, I've played the Game Boy Color version and the mobile version of DQ1 slash Dragon Warrior 1, and both times I got to the Dragon Lord, I was level 20. Um, I do like to grind, and I know the max level is 30 in the game, but at level 20, honestly, it really wasn't that hard of a battle. Um, yeah, I remember it was kind of difficult if I wasn't like being smart about like when to heal and when to attack and stuff like that. But because I was careful, I guess you could say, honestly, it wasn't that difficult. It was just a matter of time before I beat him. And so, yeah. And honestly, the Dragon Lord obviously is probably the easiest boss. I mean, he is the easiest boss out of all of them. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, C tier. But I'm gonna put him at average because at the same time, like, you know, he's he's just average. I don't know what else to say. He's just average. Anyways, so C tier for Dragon Lord. Um, yeah, let's move on to Malroth. So basically, I'll be counting Hargon and Malroth because it's the same like final battle sort of thing. But Malroth was pretty difficult, pretty damn difficult. I'll put him in A rank. Um, but again, now I haven't played the NES version. I will admit, I've also only played him and beat him on Game Boy Color and the mobile version. Um, and so I know it's like easier compared to the NES version. At least the end area. Well, for a lot of reasons, but Malroth was definitely a very difficult boss fight. But at the same time, like I said, I do usually get to the final boss after grinding for a quite a bit. Um, and so it was still a very difficult battle. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that my first playthrough, I don't remember if it was the Prince of Cannock or the Princess of Moonbrook, but one of them died. And I know it's a meme that Cannock dies, but I actually think it was Moonbrook that died in that final boss battle. But in the um, Game Boy Color version, I'm actually pretty sure all three of my party members survived. So, yeah. But he was still very difficult. I still remember him being very difficult. But yeah, A rank for Malroth for me personally. Zoma. So Zoma. Um, I'm trying to remember if he's a B or an A. I think I want to say he was a B, from what I remember. I will admit I've only played the Game Boy Color version where I fought him. Right now I'm playing. Sorry, the mobile version is the only time I fought him um, officially. And right now I'm playing Dragon Warrior 3 on Game Boy Color, but I still haven't obviously got to that part. So yeah, but after you use, I'm pretty sure it's the Orb of Light, right? Um, Obviously he becomes beatable, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have that much of a hard time, to be honest. I it was difficult, but I'm pretty sure that it wasn't that hard, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, let's move on. Zoma. Now Estark. Okay, Estark was a B. Oof. Honestly, he's an S. Yeah, I remember. So I'm currently playing Dragon Quest IV on mobile, but the first time I played the game was on the, the DS, and I remember that I had to take him on a couple different times, um, because damn, he was a beast, dude. Excuse me, sorry. Especially with all the freaking forms he has. Um, yeah, dude, he was a pain in the ass. I remember. I it was legit. I had to try a couple different times to freaking, like, a couple tries to beat him. He was hell damn hard. And I think I even won a little bit off of luck too, if I remember correctly. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Estark was damn hard, bro, for sure. Okay, Corvus. Um, Corvus. I kind of think he's kind of in between B and A. I'm trying to remember. Honestly, because the thing is, I'm gonna put him in B rank. So because I don't fully remember, I think it was because it wasn't that hard of a boss battle for me personally. Again, the way I usually play these games, I grind quite a bit, and so I'm pretty sure this fight wasn't that hard, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Um, so yeah. So basically, Corvus is B. Yeah, was B for me at least. Okay, this is Nimzo from Dragon Quest V. I'm also gonna put him in B because I don't also remember this battle that much. I know that I grinded quite a bit on my characters before I fought him, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't that difficult. Um, yeah, he was a decent threat, but really not that bad. Um, and so, yeah, we're gonna stick with B tier for Nimzo. And then Mortimer. Honestly, same boat. I grinded quite a bit in Dragon Quest Six, and again, he wasn't that much of a threat. I didn't have a super difficult time against him, to be honest. So really, yeah, he wasn't that bad, bro. He wasn't that bad. So yeah. we'll go with that. Orgo Demir. So B rank as well. I'm gonna put him probably. Yeah, no, he's. I'll just leave. I'll leave him. I'm gonna leave him right here. Listen, I know canonically and lore wise, Orgodemir is like definitely one of the strongest final bosses in all Dragon Quest games. Um, but again, when I fought him, my main character, the hero, was a hero vocation. And then Aisha and Mervin, I believe their name was, the old man. They were champions, and Ruff has I basically leveled him up with like the majority of the monster hearts that are available in the game. So basically, my party was OP as hell when I went to fight Orgodemir. And so I specifically remember he was like really not that difficult. I mean, I know he had like 4 different forms, but seriously, I destroyed him. Like, destroyed him. I remember I beat the crap out of him. So that's why, honestly, B tier. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, he was still a threat, and that's why he's in B rank. He's above average. But yeah, but I definitely remember him. Like we were good. Basically, my party was good. Like I had healers. I had hella strong attackers. So we were basically set. Basically. So anyway, yeah. Let's move on. Raphorn. Okay. Raphorn. I want to say it's between A and S. Honestly, S. Yeah, Raphthorn was tough, bro. I remember the first time I played Dragon Quest 8. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's S, bro. Because the first time I played Dragon Quest 8, like the whole prayer thing, you have to like pray 7 times to freaking then be able to, break his barrier and then be able to actually fight him was a pain in the ass. And yeah, he was difficult, bro. I remember he was hard, bro, for real. Even my second playthrough, it was hard, and I did more grinding that time around. Um, yeah. So honestly, I think this is a perfect spot for him, S tier. But I would still say that Estark still gave me a little bit more trouble from what I remember. So yeah, we're gonna keep it there. Okay, Collasmos. So I actually need to add another tier. um, yeah, legit. Collasmos was. This is the freaking SS tier right here. Yeah, I mean, Collasmos, dude, was a freaking Collas hole. Collas hole. Yeah, there we go. Collasmos was a freaking Collas hole, dude. Oh, man. Dude, this guy. So, first of all, Collasmos brood. What the hell? I can't even talk right now. That's how badly I was shooketh when the memories of that battle are still in my mind. So I didn't even know that you needed to use the Sword of Light, the Super Sword of Light, to actually break down his barrier at first. I didn't even know that was a thing. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I didn't even have the Super Sword of Light when I first tried to fight him. Yeah. And I immediately regretted it. Because the thing is, I was pretty high leveled from what I thought when I fought him. And honestly, up to this point in Dragon Quest XI my first playthrough, I was kind of breezing through everything. Um, I did quite a bit of, I mean, not a lot. I didn't have to necessarily do a lot of grinding, but you know, I didn't need to grind that much, but I did like to grind, and so I did do it. And so, honestly, all the battles in Dragon Quest XI they really weren't that hard for me. Um, it wasn't until Act 3 where I started to have to incorporate different ways to beat bosses instead of just like brute strengthening everything. Even some enemies. Like I realized that I actually had to strategize for some of the bosses, especially the final bosses in Act 3. But honestly, yeah, I was kind of used to like just powering through everything. And it wasn't until Act 3 I started realizing, oh, damn, I won't be able to do that in Act 3. I'm going to have to actually strategize. But it wasn't until I got Collasmos until I truly realized how, like, under-leveled I was and how much harder Collasmos was compared to everything else in the game. And so I basically had to go find better equipment, forge better equipment, like just get the Super Sword of Light, just be way more prepared for Collasmos' fight. And even then, dude, it took me like, well, no, after losing like 3 times and then realizing what I actually had to do and then grinding, getting better equipment, blah, 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 and coming back, it only took me one try to beat him, to beat Collasmos, but it was like probably the longest fight I've ever had in a Dragon Quest game, and it was by far the luckiest I was in, like in a battle for Dragon Quest, in a battle, with the final boss. Like I was dude, when I beat him, I was literally like, if I'm okay, if I would have not freaking like had all 4 of my party members pepped up and I didn't use Catastrophe and kill him, I would have lost. I basically let everything. It was like a literal anime. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. My throat just hella dried up. It was like a legit anime, like final episode battle moment where like the last attack, if you didn't hit, you were dead. And that's legit what happened. I only had the 4 party members alive that were on the freaking battlefield. They were all 1 hit away from dying. Luckily, everyone was pepped up. And damn it, I was lucky that my attack killed Collasmos, because I was literally betting everything on that last attack. If that would not have killed him, I would have lost for a fact, like for sure. And man, it was just, I don't know if you could tell, I've spent a lot of time talking about Collasmos' fight, but this fight truly felt like an achievement. Like for me personally, this fight truly made me feel like I accomplished something like incredible, like just just a real achievement, basically. So, anyways, Collasmos, damn, dude, that dude was wow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why he's got his own tier up there in Collasmos. I mean SS tier. Um, so anyway, yes. Let's move on. Finally. Sorry about that. Okay. Mordigan. So I'm gonna put him in A. I remember he was pretty difficult. He did have a couple different forms, and he was pretty difficult to beat. But honestly, again, he was. I really didn't have to strategize too much for his fight. It was kind of just. I don't want to say easy because it wasn't easy. I remember that it was quite a difficult battle, but not. I didn't really like break a sweat too bad. You know what I mean? Like I was good. It was mostly just a matter of time before I won, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But it was still a difficult fight. I want to say that a couple of my party members were dead. Um, so yeah, so it was still a difficult battle. But anyway, but yeah, okay. Well, that's it. This is my rankings of how difficult each Dragon Quest final boss from the mainline games was for me personally, from what I remember. Um, so, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Is this list similar to yours in any way, shape, or form? Or am I just crazy? And, is Dragon Lord actually an SS? Just kidding. Okay. Well, let me know what you think, guys. Comment down below. And yeah, like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you're interested at all. You get all my videos a week before they come out on YouTube. Plus, you get more content and we get more time to chat and stuff like that. So it's a good time. And you're supporting me as well, which I obviously appreciate. But yeah, anyways, that's it. So shout out to my patrons and thank you all for watching. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.